topics and opinions expressed in the following show are solely those of the host and their guests and not those of W4CY Radio, its employees, or affiliates. We make no recommendations or endorsements for radio show programs, services, or products mentioned on air or on our web. No liability, explicit or implied, shall be extended to W4CY Radio or its employees or affiliates. Any questions or comments should be directed to those show hosts. Thank you for choosing W4CY Radio.
Welcome to the Eat and Critique Show with restaurant critics Steve-O and Sophia. Brought to you by one of Steve-O and Sophia's favorite Incontro Italian cuisine and steakhouse located on the Walk in Coral Springs. Now, sit back while award-winning restaurant critics Steve-O and Sophia share with you the good, the bad, and the ugly in South Florida dining.
Good evening. Tonight we're at the Twisted Tomato. Welcome to the Eat and Critique TV show with Steve-O and Sophia. I'm Sophia, the co-host, and this is Steve-O, my co-host.
What a great name for a restaurant.
Twisted
Tomato. That is an amazing name.
We have Jordan Thomas, the owner of the restaurant, with us tonight, and we're going to try to interview him. I think, Jordan,
I think you should put the chair here on the end.
I do too, so we can see.
Yes. If you
But he needs help. Jordan has a story to tell us. He owns the Twisted Tomato restaurant.
Got it okay, bud?
Yep.
I'm going to turn so that you can
Sophia,
see Jordan.
just leave it like this, okay?
Okay.
Sophia's never done this before.
I wanted all three of us to
I'm
be
trying to
in
tell
the
you
picture.
there's no
We
way
don't
to get
have-
three in, but no one listens to me,
No,
though.
we don't listen to you.
Okay, so, but you know what? I think what we can do, I think we're going to leave it at that. Hey, good evening.
Hi, Jordan. Welcome to our show.
How are you?
First of all, you and your family were such great hosts and hostesses when we did our tasting here the other night. So we want to thank you for that. And I got to tell you, we knew we were in for a good night. I love French onion soup, but not everybody can make great French onion soup. Trust me, I have tried it many, many places. So, when you go to Mexican restaurant, if the sauce is good, you're going to have a good night. Well, I got to tell you that Sophia and I both had the French onion soup, and Sophia rarely orders soup, rarely. And I got to tell you, it was some of the best French onion soup I've ever had. So we knew we were in for a good night. So we appreciate that. Tell us about the restaurant, how you got started. It's such a great story.
I actually want to know too, what Old Forge Pizza is. So if you can just tell the listeners everything.
So it gets confused a lot. I have to tell a lot of people about it. Old Forge style pizza is a different style of pizza. That pizza is not Sicilian, which it gets confused with. I get a little upset when people say that. That pizza, the best way to describe that pizza is it does not come, it's not a pie, it's a tray, it's not a slice, it's a cut. There are no 18-inch, 20-inch. They come in half pans, which is a 6 cut. They come in full pans, which is a 12 cut. It's a square pizza. It's made in a cast iron pan. It's made with plum tomato sauce. It's made with special cheeses. I can't tell you what they are.
He can't. We tried. we tied him up and gagged him, and he wouldn't tell us.
Cheese blends.
And it's a light and airy crust.
It is.
It was
compared to a Sicilian, where you can sit down maybe 2 pieces. You're full in one sitting. This 12 cuts, you could probably eat the whole 12
How
cuts
does
yourself.
anybody eat 12 cuts?
I couldn't even eat a half a cut. I mean,
Absolutely.
it was big.
It is so filling, but you're right. It's light, though.
It's very light.
So you don't feel stuffed when
No.
you get.
It's very light and airy.
That's the secret to pizza crust. And that's what I wanted to see, because everyone in Florida says it's difficult to match the crust up north.
Exactly.
To get the flaky, because the water here and everything's different. So
Absolutely.
tell us how you did it.
So after months, we've tried samples, we tried water, we've tried dough balls, we've tried pretty much getting almost everything, every possible way to get it
I turned it.
the best way possible. After months, we had actually reached out to some friends back in Pennsylvania, in Old Forge, and we had come up with a solution. And they said, listen, the only way you can't duplicate Old Forge style pizza in Florida. You're going to have to bring Old Forge style pizza to Florida. And I didn't really know what he meant by that. And pretty much we had met with a friend who has a bakery, and we had started shipping that dough to Florida directly. We get a shipment in every Monday and usually Friday. And we have the sheeter in the back that sheets that dough out to get it to that proofing process, and we let that rise. We bake those in the oven. We pre-bake them.
So you got to bring the dough in.
We bring the dough right from Old Forge, Pennsylvania.
But you know what I liked about it is the way your mom explained it.
Yeah,
That it was a bar, and they only served drinks,
exactly.
no food,
Yep.
and they had to come up with something.
Yes.
So
And they had to
the
be
coal miners.
ingredients that you already had.
So the true story behind it, and everybody in Old Forge will probably give you a different story, because there's 20 Old Forge style pizza places on the street. They all are going to tell you that they have the best pizza in town. The real story is back in the early 1900s, what had happened was there was all those bars that are now pizza places. They were bars for coal miners. Old Forge was a huge coal miner town. And Nona Gingerelli, which owned, her husband had a bar in Old Forge. She wanted to feed these coal miners. And she went into the kitchen. She looked for anything she could to come up with. Well, what she had was, she took the ingredients that she had on hand. She took that square pan, and she created this new style of pizza that is so big now today. She had no idea when she was making this pizza to feed these coal miners, she was creating her own style of pizza. And she used that pizza. That's why they call it coal miner pizza.
Oh, that's the Old Forge coal miner.
Why have we not heard of this?
It is a very, very small town. It's a
But I haven't heard another place in town doing Old Forge at all.
No, if you ask them, they will tell you they are the self-proclaimed pizza capital of the world.
Wow. Well, I got to tell you, we were watching the other night, and pizzas were going out the door.
Yeah, this place was full.
It was slammed.
And I saw one guy walk out with 10 boxes at least.
Yeah, so they're in Delray. And again, you know what really blew us away was we started off with the French onion soup, but this is what really got us. You start off serving us shrimp and grits.
Oh, yes. That was good.
That was the last thing I expected. And I got to tell you, it was delicious, out of this world.
The thing about the restaurant is it's not just pizza. It has a full menu, and they have early bird specials, and it's always packed. They have karaoke tomorrow and a music bingo. It's 6600 West Atlantic. It's in the, I forgot the name of the Kings Point Plaza. And it's kind of in the corner. They're open.
If you're under 55, they're not going to let you in.
Yeah, you have to show ID to get in. So what days are you open?
So we actually are, right now we are open Tuesday through Saturday. And then after Labor Day, we will open on that Sunday and possibly even Monday, depending how my wife feels. She likes those 2 days off. If it was up to me, I'd open 7 days a week, but she'd kill me.
You know what? This is truly
Well,
a family
it
restaurant.
is. I mean, the mother, the daughter, the wife, everybody was here.
And they all know everything about the restaurant. And even we heard the funniest story. Was it your little sister? Who is she works here?
That's
That
my
was the
daughter. That's
Your daughter.
Ava. Yep.
The
So she's
daughter.
telling us, she said, yeah, she said, I was busing,
I was-
and she was really excited about it. And then they put me on waiting tables,
Yep.
and then I got promoted to bussing tables again.
Yeah.
And we went, you got
No, she said I was a hostess.
Oh,
And then
okay.
I got promoted to busing, and I went, isn't that a demotion? And she started laughing.
She was
She
so,
was so cute.
proud to be working here.
She
Yeah.
is.
And you know, you don't see that very often, especially
No.
what was she? She's 16.
So she's 16. She busses. She hosts. She actually makes salads. My wife, my partner, she does takeout. She does the books. She does payroll. My mom waitresses. My dad is in the back. He's on the pizza ovens, and I'm back there making pizza with him. I mean, we're all here.
And you have a history of firefighting in your family.
I do. So we were all firefighters up until I was a firefighter up until 2013. So I lost my sight in 2013, and I had to give that up. But you know, I never lost the the passion. You know, I still go home to visit Pennsylvania. You know, my brother-in-law is still fire chief. My godfather is
Wow.
still fire chief.
And here you are in the restaurant business.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
And it's a cute little restaurant. It's easy to find. I mean, if I can find it, anybody can find it. Their prices are good.
Very reasonable.
Listen, in case you haven't noticed, pricing has gone up for everything. You know, you don't hear the restaurants talk about this, but I mean, anywhere, even salt and pepper, everything
Eggs.
has gone up.
Eggs are really
And
bad.
so, I mean, it's got to, they got to put into their price of food. But even with that said, their pricing is good. And like, we were talking about, people came in, we were taking out 2, 3, I came out with 5 boxes of pizzas. And
What I like is the family orientation of the restaurant, that they're all working in the restaurant and they're so proud of it and so happy, and just the nicest family I think I've met. And the hours of your right now that it's summertime.
So that's Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. That's from 11 until 9. And then on Friday and Saturday, that is from 11 till 10.
And you have outdoor seating.
So we try to do something almost.
it's
my wife
nice out
thinks-
there because it's not as hot because there's an overhang.
So we have an overhang. We try to do something different every day. So what I do is, Tuesdays is musical bingo, karaoke. Wednesday we have prime rib night. Thursday we have trivia night and lobster night. We have live entertainment on Fridays and Saturdays. And then Tuesday, which is our most popular day, along with the musical bingo, we do 2 dinners for $30.
Wow, that's a nice deal.
Wow.
That's a nice deal. Your menu is wonderful.
That's what
I was
yeah.
really surprised
Oh,
for a pizza place how extensive your menu
I
is.
was going to ask Jordan to kind of talk about the menu and explain it's not just pizza here.
So
Can you talk about, you did a
Oh, the double stuffed
no,
pizza.
you did where every day you have new specials,
Yes.
and it changes every day.
every day.
That is amazing.
So the catch is with the twisted tomato is every pizza place is the same Italian dining. It's Italian food and pizza. So we wanted to take that concept and kind of twist it. So we don't only serve Italian. We sell homemade Polish pierogies.
I saw that.
We sell anything from shrimp and grits.
Mm-hmm.
We do seafood. We do on certain days during Lent, actually, my mother makes homemade potato pancakes.
Oh,
We do cabbage and noodles. We do some Polish. We do some Italian. We have that different style of pizza. I try to change it up to try to make it different so that you're not just like everybody else.
Right.
I wanted to take the Italian concept and kind of twist it. So,
And how did you
tomato.
get your Twisted Tomato?
Believe it or not, that logo and that name, we were back home and we were going over a million different names. What if we called it this? What if we, and my nephew, my 14-year-old nephew, 15 now, he says to me, he says, Uncle Jordan, I have an idea. We should call it the Twisted Tomato. And I said,
what? How did he come up with
I
it?
had no idea. And he drew this logo, and we have it on our shirts and our signs.
It's an amazing logo,
It's
too.
great. And he grew it. He's so proud of it. You know, when we get shirts or hats made, we make sure we send them
What's
back
his
home.
name?
His name is Jaden.
Jaden, you
Jaden.
did the most amazing job on the logo. I mean, there's professional companies that couldn't have done a better job.
Really creative. Really creative. I wish we could get Jordan in to show it. I'm going to scoot over just so you can do it.
So let's talk about other items that are on the menu.
Sure.
Now, do you do dessert?
We do. We try to change the desserts up as well. So we actually sell fresh dipped gelato every day.
Okay.
You can get that. You can come in whether you pick up food or not. We have the gelato case. She changes. My wife changes the gelatos out. We change them out every 2 weeks, different flavors. We do homemade cannolis. We make those made to order. We do tiramisu. We do New York style cheesecake. We do ice cream sundaes. I try to cater to pretty much everybody.
So are you Italian?
I am a mix between Italian and Polish. Actually, my wife is the full Italian. I have some Polish. That's where the pierogies came
Yes,
from.
the pierogies.
Yeah.
That's a mix. Not a lot of places sell pierogies.
Yeah.
And, you got a place over here. You're over here in,
Kings
I
Point.
can say this. This is Jewish land.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm Jewish.
Yeah.
I can say that.
Yeah.
And it's something definitely to be proud of. So just remember, you've got potato pancakes.
I love potato pancakes.
We do the potato pancakes on special during Lent. They're not on the menu all the time. Shrimp and grits. We change the menu. So like we talked about before, every week that you're going to get a different special every day. We change those every day. Where on the weekends, we do the stuffed lobster. Our new menu now, we updated the menu. Now we have a new page coming in where we're going to have those seafood options at all times, scallops and your stuffed lobster, your shrimp, the shrimp and grits. We are going to have a ribeye, a steak on there at all times. We try to always keep it. I always try to change it because people like different. They do. And if you give them options, then they're going to keep coming back, where you don't want them to come in and you only have that chicken parm dinner every night.
The fireman learned fast, didn't he?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So now, are you open for lunch?
We are. We open at 11 o'clock. We have lunch specials every day. We have early bird 4 to 6 every day.
Did you hear that?
And the early bird is a 3-course meal?
The early bird, that is they can choose from. That also changes, but basically your chicken franchise, your chicken marsala, that comes with bread, and that does come with your choice of super salad.
Okay.
That early bird is, $15, $16, in between $15 and $18. Early bird 4 to 6. I do have the senior citizen discount on there as well.
Did you hear that, Kings Point?
And you also give a portion back to several charities. Do you want to talk about that?
So sure. So we've been in the restaurant business beside being a firefighter my whole life. My mom was a waitress 40 some years. Our family had restaurants. They've had bars. Always had a passion for it. Besides being a firefighter, worked in the restaurant pretty much my whole life. From the time I washed dishes at a local diner to running a pizza restaurant for a close family friend. I always had this dream of opening my own restaurant. And in 2013, I had just gotten married. I had gotten diagnosed with large B-cell non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. Mm-hmm. And I had a tumor that had crushed my optic nerve, which I lost my sight. Mm-hmm. For a while, I, kind of
Tough.
how am I going to open a restaurant?
Tough.
Very tough. You know, I'm not going to lie. I wanted to give up, you know, and you know what?
And you're used to firefighters. There's a lot of physical involved with that.
And between the brotherhood of the firefighters and the support of my wife and family, like, you got to fulfill your dream. You need to do, you know what? And I did. I was like, you know, we're going to open this restaurant. And here we are. And
did you have many naysayers?
Yeah, you can't open a restaurant. You can't see.
Yeah.
How you can open a restaurant? You can't see. How you going to make pizza? You can't see. I make pizza faster blind than half the people that could see.
And the pizzas you have are 3 different kinds, or?
So we actually sell the Old Fort style red, which you guys had tried. I sent to you. We do that double white. That's the double crusted white. We do the fresh tomato.
Oh, is that good?
Yeah, that's a lot of people's favorite. We do an open white as well. And then we have all of your stuff. I can make that double white. We stuff that spinach, broccoli, steak, shrimp, and hot peppers.
It's almost like you got it right yesterday.
I thought it was
ramoni?
What did I call it? What did I call it, Jordan?
It's almost like the one when you bend over.
I can't even think. It was a long day at work. You know, the calzone.
Yeah.
I thought it was like a calzone.
Like a calzone stromboli.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Something like that.
Something like that. But the crust was really good.
It was very flaky and light, and you don't get that in Florida.
But I'm going to tell you something, and I can eat. I was full after 3 of the squares, but I wasn't. It wasn't like, you know, I'm just spilling over. It was a nice. I felt good. I mean, I could have had dessert and still been fine. What about salads? Do you do salads?
We have a special salad also that we brought down here. It is called a misto salad. Now, the special thing about this salad
Greek.
Sounds Italian.
So the special thing about this is another family recipe that I can. The special thing about this salad is not what you put in it; it's the dressing.
Oh,
so this salad dressing is homemade, and it is orange cognac salad dressing.
Wow!
It is.
Does it have a kick to it, or
it is? It's very different. It's my wife's favorite. It's a very unique salad dressing. A family friend of ours who actually flew down here. He's been a chef since 70s, 80s. Bill Genovese, a great chef. He had given us this recipe, and he was like, I'm going to guard this with your life. He said, if you give this to anybody, he said, I will come to Florida, and I said, I will take you out.
he never bottled it, though?
He never bottled it. Secret family recipe, I guess.
Wow.
And it's Italian. It's an Italian recipe.
Yes, it's very different. It's, it has your greens, like it's not your romaine or your iceberg. It has like the greens. It has some nuts and stuff in it.
See how careful he is about it.
I have to be careful what I say. I can't give too much away.
But I want to go back to the early bird. So does that come with a dessert too, or is that extra? Because you know how some early birds are dinner and dessert, or
so the early bird as of right now, the early bird right now we do offer we upcharge for the dessert.
Okay.
We did just recently run in the newspaper, so we did run free dessert.
Okay.
It's a coupon. We ran it in the Kings Plain newspaper, and if they come in with that coupon, they get a free dessert.
So the tiramisu and the cannoli, I'm like thinking, is that a family secret too?
They're homemade. They're homemade. They're not family secrets. I could share those.
Hey, we got to say thank you, Kings Point. Thank you. No, but it's it's right next door, basically.
Yep.
And boy, I tell you what, that's a little cute story. I used to be at the Polo Club. And every day people would come in. There could be a bombing happen. What are we going for dinner tonight? That was the most important thing they thought about. Where are we going to eat tonight?
Yep.
And I said, you know what? If dinner is that important, we should start a show about it.
And I understand. I get it. I understand. I not just with the Jewish community. I get it. I understand that it's expensive. It's expensive to go out and eat. And I tell the customers,
and fixed incomes too.
Fixed incomes and Social Security. And I get it. Social Security, you can't even pay your rent. I understand. Mm-hmm. So I get the fact that you can't go out and you can't buy a pizza for $40 and you can't buy a dinner for $40. I'm not going to say that I'm the cheapest in town. However, I feel that it's priced for everybody's level of income.
It is.
That 12 cut pizza. That's 12 cuts of pizza. That's $18.
And you know what? I couldn't even eat half of
3 people
one.
could eat off that
That's
easily.
what I think. I mean,
I was stuffed
reasonable.
after 2. And we always pace ourselves. So the chef thinks that we didn't like it, but we pace ourselves so we can try everything. And I mean, we were just blown away. Folks, I'm telling you, we never want this to sound like a commercial. Sophia found the article. You saw it.
I saw Jordan on TV.
TV, that's right.
And they were talking about his blindness and how he opened the pizza place. And I went, wow, we need to try this place. And we contacted Jordan, and here we are.
But it's such a great place. It's easy to find. And you know what? Even if you're in Broward, it's okay because remember, you're trying a completely different type of pizza that people are just loving it. I mean, we watched people walk out. I'm sure they paid for it first, but they walked out with the pizzas.
I hope.
Now, one guy with the 10
boxes
boxes of pizza probably
Yeah,
grabbed and ran.
And he looked like he just got off of work, didn't he?
Yes, he did. And it's easy to find. It's 6600 West Atlantic. It's the Kings Point Shopping Center. It's on basically the corner of West Atlantic and Jog. And Kings Point is right next door in Jordan. This is a perfect location. And I had one more question, though, because the prices have gone up and your prices are reasonable considering the other restaurants surrounding here. How are you doing this?
So I mean, I'm not.
They make their own
Is
kitchen.
it the volume, maybe?
I can't lie. I can't lie and say I can't lie. I want to lie and say, but I don't do it for the money because I mean, I feel like everyone, we all need money,
Yes.
but we love what we do. I like that style. I wanted to be the person to bring that style of pizza to Florida. I get it. I see the New Haven style, and that's great. And I see the New York style, and that's great. And this pizza is in this small town of Old Forge and never gets the exposure that it deserves. It belongs in a big city down here. It's just as good as those other pizzas. And I wanted to be that guy to bring that pizza here.
Pizza capital.
And I feel that by selling it at a good price that people could afford, I could sell it for $50 a tray, but I'm not going to sell as many. I'd rather sell for $18 a tray. Like you saw that gentleman that came in, that came from Tampa, took 10 trays to Tampa.
Oh, that's who that was. I saw him walk out with
Lucy, Coral Springs. These people are driving all over because they want to try something new and different. It's affordable. It's unique. It's different. And I just want to get it out there. I'm not trying to hurt people. I want them to have a good experience. I want them to be able to afford it. And I want them to be able to come back.
And you also didn't tell us that your percentages go to what charities?
I also, actually at every 6 months, now we just opened in April. So in 6 months, our computer will generate to me how many sales that I have made. And what I do is $1 off of every tray of pizza we sell that comes off. And we split that 50 and 50, and 50 cents of that goes to the Lymphoma and Leukemia Society, and the other 50 go to the blind and low vision.
It's a wonderful
I got to say
thing.
this. I haven't told either one of you this. We have a listener who's been listening to our show for God knows how long. He is the salesperson for the, I think it's the Lighthouse. For the blind.
Yes.
Okay.
And he listens to the show all the time. And this is great, and he knows it because he knows who all of our sponsors and advertisers have been in places on, but he listens to the show. This is a great place to send people to, and he's probably blown away right now. But I wanted to ask one other thing. What about kids? Do you have a kids menu?
So we do. So I didn't get a chance to tell you. The one family member that you did not meet is
your little
he
son.
is the owner. He's the boss. His name is Landon. He is 6 years old.
Wow.
He comes in here. He likes to fire people. He tells the girls to get to work. He sits behind the counter. He makes my wife get out of his seat when he's here.
Oh, that's cute.
And because of him, we do. We have a kids menu on every table. It's on the back of every table. We also give a ice cream sundae to all the kids.
Oh, wow.
And actually, we are now starting, which is we're really excited.
Was this Brandon's idea?
Yes, this is Landon's idea. We actually getting into August. We start August 1st. So we are going to where the kids will come in. They get a small personal pizza shell. They get a side of sauce and their cheese. They actually can make their own pizza.
Oh,
we'll
my
cook
God.
it for them and bring it out to them.
How old do you have to be for that?
Oh, you're good.
I'm a kid.
You're going to come in.
I want the free ice cream.
Yes.
So I hope you don't take this the wrong way. What is your vision? Where do you see yourself opening up more restaurants? Do you see yourself adding to the menu? Where do you see Twisted Tomato going?
If I had it my way, my plan is what I would like to do is I believe in this product. I want everyone to try it. It's my passion. I put almost everything I had into this place to see it because I believed in it that much.
Right.
And I'm hoping that it does take off. And where I see myself is I want to put these, I would love one in Miami, and I would love one in Tampa, and I would love one in Vero Beach, and I would love one.
But then you're going to lose the guy's business who comes in from Tampa.
I would love to have multiple of them. I would love to have multiple of them.
Because all you got to do is get them to try the pizza.
That's it.
Well,
I just got to.
Then you got them.
We saw them walking out with the boxes. I mean, the takeout was incredible.
I feel like once I get them in, I got them.
Do you sell liquor here, wine or beer? Or?
So we do. So we sell beer and wine. We don't sell liquor.
Mm-hmm.
We have champagne, we have wine, we have beer, bottled beer, wide variety of wines, white wine, red wine.
Okay.
You know what? I think we need to give away a gift certificate.
Yes. So last week we gave away, I didn't even tell you this, but we gave away 7 gift certificates, movies and dinner.
We're nice people. We like doing that.
So let's give away to the first 5 people that write to the website, www.eat.
We have that many?
We have so many gift certificates.
Oh, I'm talking about it just for here.
Oh, we have 2 to give away
Yes.
for the Twisted Tomato. You know what? Let's just give 2 Twisted Tomatoes away.
Okay.
And we'll throw in 2 movie tickets with them.
Ooh, that's great.
And it's
to
to
Paragon.
the Paragon Delray, which is right around the corner from Twisted Tomato. So dinner and a movie. Write to www.eatandcritiquetvshow.com. The and is spelled out. And again, Twisted Tomato is at 6600 West Atlantic in the Kings Point.
We're going to buy you dinner
and a
and
movie.
a movie. Wow.
That's a great deal.
That is a good deal. So first 2 people who write in, we'll send those out to you next week. Now, on the movies.
But make sure you guys tell us where to send them to, because some of you write and don't give me your address. I can't mail them to you.
And make sure that, because there's a lot of really good movies coming out, our deal with Paragon is when a new movie comes out, you have to wait a week before 2 weeks. Okay. So I know the big one's coming out, Mission Impossible.
So,
but you will get dinner and you will get a movie.
2 movies.
Yeah.
With dinner. So again, www.eatandcritiquetvshow.com.
We're going to be slammed with that one.
Yeah. Thank you, Jordan.
You did
Thank
such
you,
a
guys.
great job.
I-
We're actually, I don't even know did we tell people today we're actually in the restaurant doing our show?
I did say today we're at the Twisted Tomato. And
Uh,
you know what? I have never met somebody that was so touching. I just feel like we've known each other a long time.
Well, we've known each other for about.
Thank you, Jordan. It was such a pleasure.
Thank you so much.
And thank your family for it, especially your mom and
Oh,
your wife.
and your daughter.
Yeah.
They're all so cute. They're all adorable.
You know, a lot of restaurants will say, we like to treat people like they're
Family.
coming into our own home. This really is coming in and treating people like family.
It really was.
So, hey, listen, all you people in the Delray area that are just, right around Jog and Atlantic, I'm telling you, the people over at the Broken Sound is over there. Polo Club is, I'm naming some of the bigger ones. Come over here. It's so close. Try them for dinner. Try them for lunch. And I'm telling you, you are going to love this. This will be a new restaurant on your list because those people are always looking for new restaurants. Always. They get tired of going to the same restaurants over and over again. Now we got a new one for you.
Yes.
Twisted Tomato.
Twisted Tomato.
I love that. Okay, well, we got more of our show to do now.
And thank you, Jordan. You
Thank
can
you.
stay there if you want.
I was going to go over my life.
Okay.
Great.
So we are going to be naughty tonight.
Yikes.
I haven't been
All
naughty
right.
in a long time.
Yeah.
I want to blast somebody. This is the ugly for tonight. Uber Eats. If anybody is planning on having a company giveaway for their employees, do not purchase an Uber Eats for the employees. We got that for work, and there were 4 of us who couldn't use the gift certificates.
Why could you use them?
They kept saying they couldn't find me in the system, even though I registered, and they were sending me emails. You have 15
They found your address to do that with.
You have 15 days to use your gift certificate. Oh, you have 10 days. Oh, you have 5. Oh, you have 3. And guess what? I never got to use it. And 3 other employees at my office could not use it. So
And they know there's nothing you can do about it. You
I
can
was showing
complain.
The
And
funny thing is, I was screenshotting their emails back to them and saying, well, how do you have my email to notify me that it's running out of time? So don't buy
You're
Uber
not a
Eats
fan of Uber Eats.
No. For party giveaways for employees, no, do not do that. That's my bad for the night. Okay.
how about
Now.
you got to do. It's
Oh.
time for Sophia's Choice.
Sophia's Choice. Pedro.
This is what we do. What Sophia does is she picks out a favorite restaurant that would be a great place to take a date to, or your wife to, or maybe your mother to. That's really going to impress them. Because people are always coming up, I got to take my wife out. It's our anniversary. Where's a good place to impress her at, or a girlfriend, or I just met someone. They're always asking us, where do you think would be a good place to go? And so Sophia's going to give her version of Sophia's Choice.
Sophia's Choice. Pedro, if you're listening, I always will recommend Encontro Restaurant to anybody that is looking for a special place to go. Pedro goes out of his way to make it special for you. If you tell him it's a birthday, an anniversary, an engagement, anything, remember what he does?
Pedro is Pedro's the valet out there in Canoa. He's the owner.
Pedro owns the Encontro, and he will make your date very special.
Unbelievable.
He puts flowers on the table. He puts balloons. You just need to let him know what the special occasion is. he does that without you even telling him to do it. And the food is incredible.
Oh, a lot of Italian and steak. I mean, that's what they specialize, Italian and steak. And it's right over there on University Drive over there on the walk, right across from
The
Burger Fi. Yes, thank you. Right across from there, you've got to make reservations, especially in the
Right.
evening,
Definitely.
because they get really booked up. They have a great bar there. I mean, if you like to go, just go have a drink with a friend. Great bar. It's long. It's beautiful in there. It is just, well, it's one of our favorite
Well,
restaurants.
he also has a violinist that plays, and if anybody's into classical music, she could be the mini Joshua Bell. She's incredible. And it's just a very soothing and wonderful place. It's just, he will make you feel special.
Yeah, he'll rub your head for you. He'll scratch your back. No,
Pedro is a special
he
man.
is. And again, so that's your
That's my pick for the week.
Sophia's choice.
Encontro Restaurant, Coral Springs on the Walk.
It's a little on the pricey end, but you would expect this from a fine dining restaurant.
Oh, he has the best food. I mean, if you like
Bronzino, yes.
it is the best I've ever had. The steaks are incredible. It's a wonderful place to go. Really is.
You should take me there.
Next week we're going to be live at
Paragon. This is so cool. So Paragon. We are now partners with, and they own theaters in Coral Springs, right there by the mall. They also own in Delray at Delray Marketplace. Is that what it's called there?
It's
Delray Marketplace.
I think so.
And they have one in Davie.
Lions Road, right around the corner from the Twisted Tomato.
They have one in Davie, and then they also have one in Naples. Folks, you have never seen a theater like this. This is the top when it comes to theaters. They're way beyond IMAX, way beyond that.
Oh yeah.
And in fact, we got some tickets we could give away.
Mm-hmm. That we're going to be interviewing the owners next week.
Yeah. In fact, you know what? We would love to have people come see us. We're going to be at the one in Delray next week. And we're going to be there from 6 to 7. But I am telling you, you should come out. We would love to meet all of you. We'll have some gift certificates to give away and some free movie passes to give away. Mm-hmm. I don't know what they'll do with the movie. Oh, they're going to go to the movie. All right.
And they can eat in their restaurant.
Oh, God. They
have a restaurant there. And if you don't want to go to the restaurant, you could see the movie and order from your
food
seat.
Is really, really good. This is kind of like a gastropub where, you've got drinks there, but the food is really good. So it's a neat place to go. You can go catch a movie. We like to go eat first, dine first, and then go to the movie.
I like to go play air hockey. I like the game room.
They have a bowling, a really nice
the bowling alley. It is high tech. This is a bowling alley you should really try.
So we're going to be with the owner next week on our show, and it ought to be a gas, but we would love for you to call in, especially next week, and win some tickets. Folks, I got to tell you, we love giving away movie tickets. We love giving away restaurant. I mean, at Encontro, we've been giving away $25 gift certificates away.
He's given us so many gift certificates. Just because I know a lot of people are afraid to try to win because they think they're not going to win.
Right, exactly.
I gave seven people responded last week, and we sent 7 restaurant with 2 movie tickets with the restaurant gift certificate. So we have so many gift certificates to give away. You have a great chance.
Oh my God, yes. And again, the theater is so updated. I mean, it's beautiful. And then some of the theaters, you can actually order dinner right to your seat.
Mm-hmm.
And the seats are, well, the other night, Sophia and I went to,
Indiana Jones.
It wasn't one of my favorite movies. Sorry about that, Indy. But it wasn't. And the seats are so comfortable.
We fell asleep.
We all fell asleep because they have the lounge chairs. Really, really, really nice. It's Paragon Theaters. And again, they're in Delray. They're in Davie. They're in Coral Springs.
In Naples. And Rebel, what's the number for them to call in if they wanted to call in? I know our show's almost over, but if anyone wanted to call in and win the gift certificate, they can call 561. I don't remember the number. Do you?
The phone number to call in to W4CY is 561-623-9429.
Thank you, Rebel. So
You're
if
welcome.
anybody wants to call in.
And you know what else we need, Rebel?
What's
And
that, Steve?
only you could come through. Like a little crawfish and maybe some etouffee.
Crawfish and etouffee. We'd have to ship it some way on dry ice or something. 'cause
No,
it's
you just
awful
put
far.
an envelope or email it to me.
No. You can't email etouffee or crawfish.
I'd rather have beignets.
You would?
Yeah.
They have them at Popeyes now.
Yeah, but those are good. Anyway, I think our show's almost over. How much
I think
time
we
do
got
we
what?
have
How much
left?
time we
3
have left?
minutes? How much time do we have left? 3 minutes, I think.
I think we got 3 or 4. Did we lose, Rebel?
I'm
No.
here. 3 minutes.
Okay.
3 minutes. There we go. Okay.
So let's just remind everyone.
There was something else we wanted to do on the show tonight.
No, that was it.
Oh, we wanted to give away a new car, but it's too bad. It's only 2 minutes left, not enough time. So we'll have to put the car
instead
back
of Ferrari,
in the
in the matchbox.
We'll have to put the car back in
like
the
a little
garage.
toy.
Exactly.
Anyway,
Everybody be on their best behavior next week. This is our big sponsor.
so
And you
please,
know what, Sophia?
they should come see us. Come
If you
see
have a
us.
restaurant, you own a restaurant, you manage a restaurant, give us a call. We don't charge to come out. Give us a call. We'd love to come out and do a tasting at your restaurant, bring you on our show. The number is 954-336-3767. That spells out, come watch our show on Mondays.
I would love to have them.
You didn't
come
think that was
to-
funny?
No, I'd love to have them come to Paragon on Monday and see us.
Oh, yeah.
So we can actually give it to you
We'll
in person.
She
And
means
meet
give you the
you.
tickets. That's what she
Yeah,
means.
give the tickets.
Okay.
Restaurant and movies.
Well, it's time to get out of here.
Yeah, it always goes so fast.
I know it does go. It's the way Rebel runs the show.
Rebel's excellent.
Yeah, it's how she does the show, or else it would go really slow.
Rebel is the best. She's so good.
And she gets around. Tomorrow we do Philadelphia in the morning, and then tomorrow night we do Los Angeles. But our home base is right here, Southern Florida. The
Come
best.
join us next week, Monday, 6 p.m., the Eat and Critique TV show with Sophia, Steve-O and Sophia signing off.
We will have everybody have a blessed week. We'll see you soon.
Thank you.
You've been listening to the Eat and Critique Show with your hosts, award-winning restaurant critics, Steve-O and Sophia, brought to you by Incontro Italian Cuisine and Steakhouse. located in Coral Springs on the Walk. Be sure to join us again next week as Steve-O and Sophia interview top local restaurant owners and chefs. Steve-O and Sophia are known for their pure honesty when it comes to reviewing local restaurants. See you next week.